Dee do do. What's going on, everyone, at 7 p.m.? Oh, happy Tuesday. Happy busy week. Now we wait. Hopefully this live stream is as crazy as last week's. Last week's was fun. Open up some things here. Do. Oh man, Discord needs another update. I was thinking of playing Xbox today, but decided against it. Maybe next time. Haven't live streamed video games in a while. Do. Oh. Let's see what's going on. If anyone's on Discord. All right, everything. Oh, forgot to check my stream health. True, what is going on? What's up? Yeah, not a bed stream tonight. But I'm just checking some things. Everything looks good. Yeah, Discord is kind of annoying with those ads now that they have on the bottom of the mobile app and like on the side of the desktop. Get a lot of Verizon ones, but how was your day? Mine was pretty busy. I gotta stop saying that because this is kind of how it just is gonna be. It's nice. So, yeah. I started the third Tomb Raider. It's good. I can't believe I never played this before. But I'm going to take your advice. I believe you're the one who told me to play Uncharted 4. So when I'm done with this, I might check out Uncharted 4. I bought 2 new things at the comic book shop the other day. I'll show when more people get on. Nothing crazy, but for me it's fun because I always look for this specific stuff and no one ever has any of it. I got some snacks today. Got my beef stick. Got a cupcake, which I probably should have opened so I don't have the plastic. Whoops. And I bought a 4-pack of cream eggs. Come on. There we go. And I got my water, so I'm good. So what are you up to, True? We were just playing Dreamlight Valley over there. And now I'm over here. Oh, man. I don't know what I'm going to... I think I might start with... I might go sweet. No, maybe I'll do the beef stick first. I think I'll do the beef stick first. Yeah, these are good, actually. We were at Costco, and we picked up, like, their brand. Woo, these are delicious. I was saying before you got on, hopefully this week's stream is as crazy as last week's. We'll see how Kira's feeling. Ah. Have you gotten any new games, True? Oh, man. No new games. Does stream ever drop any, like, random free games? True says, guess what, Thieves already went to sleep. I wasn't in the chat today, but I remember he said he was meeting his friend. Did he have fun? I remember briefly reading something where he said he might not have, but we don't need to go into detail here. I just need to find time to go in there and read it. Why? Oh, I was like, why is my chat not working? Hmm. So good. I think I want to go see Hoppers this week. Hmm. Shira, relatively on time. You're not always there when we call, but you're always on time. I was just telling True, is it going to be another crazy stream once Kira gets on like last week? Daylight savings time. I thought it was going to really kick my ass, but it's not pitch dark out when I wake up at 7. Like if I would have woken up and it was really dark, I would have been worse, but it hasn't been too bad. Hoppers is Pixar's new movie. That is it's good. It's very rare you get a movie where a lot of people or the majority of people say something is good. Daylight savings kicked True's ass. Damn it. For some reason, my chat thing got messed up here. I don't know why that would have happened. That's weird. I'll have to fix it later. Oh, this is the wrong chat. Oh, because I'm an idiot. I forgot to start my multi-chat because I like this one better. I'm an amateur. Also, I think this has an update. So I updated it on my, yeah, shit. All right. Let's do this now. Apple silicone disk image, that's this. Shira says, I can talk about Harry Hobbit's feet until Kira jumps on. Holy crap. Shira probably is a foot model in real life. Won't tell us. All right, let me update the software really fast. I always get nervous about updating software, but what are you going to do? Needs to be done. Excuse me. All right. Eject. Delete. And reopen. See what happens. How was your day, Shira? How was work? How was anything? All right. Now I can select the source. Can't believe I forgot. There we go. Selected. It looks a little bit different. But I'm in. Chat test. All right. Whew. It's all good. I think all my settings saved. Status and logs. Sessions. created. All right, cool. Everything is good. I'm still sad that you guys made that joke last week and wouldn't tell anybody what it was about. I don't like it. I don't think I'm ever going to have snacks that actually last me an hour because I'm going to town on this cream egg now. Beef stick gone, cream egg gone, and then that Hostess cupcake is going to be gone in a minute. I don't know if anyone else loves Cadbury cream eggs, but I've loved these since I was a kid. Oh, they're kind of melty. That's good. That is good stuff. So we'll wait about 10 minutes because I know in about 10 minutes, if Kira's going to be on, she'll be on. Boomhauer will be on. I'm making you hungry. Eat cream eggs. And then I'll show you guys what I bought. Even though it's nothing crazy, but it's fun to me. Also, since last Tuesday, I guess this question's for Shira. I haven't had a chance to actually look, but did that guy Oli Poly or Ali Polly do a live stream? I subbed to his channel last Tuesday, but like I browsed through some of his videos, but I didn't get a chance to see if he actually streamed. It's still doing it? Let me go back into my settings. I hope they didn't. Let's see, permissions. Okay. Comments on posts and videos, messages in your live chat, moderation, basic. I'm going to put moderation none. Comments on new videos and posts is basic. Posts in your community. All right. I just saved my settings and I turned off the whatever it was that was blocking. So Shira, just retype what you typed and let's see if it works. Shira hasn't caught any of his streams lately because he's covering Voyager right now. And is that because you don't like Voyager? I kind of like that idea that he has. I think this is what he's doing. I actually have no idea, but from what you said, it leads me to believe. So how I watch right now 2 shows a week, which I want to be 3 shows a week, does he just watch one show at a time and react to multiple episodes a week and then talk about it live during the week? And then when he's done with the show, he starts a new show? Or are his live streams just covering one of the shows that he's watching? That is the question. Cheers says, not to slight women drivers, because I am one, but you let a lady drive and that's how you get lost in the Delta Quadrant. Oh my God. Rode dropped a new Rodecaster tech device that, oh man, I want it, but I want everything. Oh, that's the premise of Voyager. And it blocked the message again. Was talking about the possible. Oh, yeah, I read that they're going to try to do it. Well, I'm 46. They ain't drafted me. Maybe if let me I'll refresh my live stream feed. Let's see. All right. Maybe it's only me. What is this? Oh, I remember I'm on YouTube. I remember they were saying they canceled a movie, a Ninja Turtle movie that was gonna have like the woman who played April O'Neil in the 80s come back. They canceled it. Oh, this is from 2 years ago. Forget it. I don't know why this is in my top feed if it's so old. So I don't know, it's letting me write it, so maybe it's because it's my stream. But if I'm banned, if my channel is gone tomorrow, that's actually a good Chris, what's up? That's actually a funny thing. If my channel got banned, because I've seen people just their channels get randomly banned, I don't even know if I would start it up again. It would be probably impossible for me to create a new page and even get 1,000 subs. It would be unbearable. But it's cupcake time, and this is going to get all over the place. Boom! Everybody hopped on just at the right time. Now we're just waiting for Kira. She was, I think she was hot and bothered last week. Hopefully she's better this week. Oh, man. So Chris, Shira, Boom, True, everyone, how were your days? How was work? How was everything? I think this month is going to be the month I finally do my Infinity Gauntlet comic book fireplace read along. I got to do that. The week it's always fast. Tuesday is a funny day for me in regards to like, it's still early in the week, but it feels like the week is almost done because like I have my fun live stream day and then tomorrow's Wednesday and it's like the middle of the week and it just feels like the week is done. So Chris says, evidently our election office here in Maricopa had its 2020 ballot swiped. Damn. Let me Google this. Maricopa. Let's see. FBI obtains records related to Arizona Senate audit of Maricopa County 2020 election results. FBI subpoenas records in Arizona. FBI sends subpoenas. Boom says he has 2 unusually busy days. And hopefully the busy days are just Monday and Tuesday and not Thursday and Friday. So since I don't know what's going on really, did the FBI subpoena the stuff like after something happened? Or did they subpoena the records so you can't get the truth? I don't know what's going on. Boom says, and you're in that Maricopa? Someone give me like the Cliff Notes version of what happened, please. Man, basically all the snacks I'm eating we got at Costco, so I have like 1,000 of these. Oh, 410 Sunday, Monday. That's okay. Well, that's pretty damn good. Oh, so you're saying right now in Arizona, a lot of Democrats are winning and they don't like it, so they're subpoenaing the records? I don't understand why it's doing that. I just changed my settings again. Let me go back in. Let me try. I was in community mods. All my approved users are in here. I don't know what an approved user is. Yeah, it says comments and viewer posts from approved users will be automatically published and won't be filtered. Apparently that's a lie. I'm being silenced. I still don't understand how I have hidden users. I do not remember blocking people. But yeah, so that's supposed to be working, but it's not. Advanced settings. Yeah, I don't see anything going on. Oh, excuse me. Hey, Michelle, what's going on? Shears says hidden users in dark places. So I don't know why that's not working, but you know, yeah, I don't get it. My settings are clearly set. Permissions, community moderator. Shit. No, that's not it. Where is it? Yeah, set preferences for comments, posts, and more. Comments on new videos. These settings apply to new videos and content on your posts. Your existing videos, won't be affected. So that's really weird. And then messages in your live chat. I have no moderation, so that's weird. Oops, I apologize. I don't know why it's doing that, but Boom says, hey, Michelle. Chris is hoping they don't clear the voting register. Regardless, they're not going to suppress us. It's embarrassing. Okay, so now that we got most peeps on, I was telling True before everyone else came on. I went to the comic book store I don't even remember, last Thursday, maybe over the weekend. And I saw something that I don't usually see because it's really hard to find stuff of this character, me anyway. And so I had it and I was like, oh man, I got to get this because, I look for stuff and they never have it. And then they said, oh, well, there's actually a one-shot comic that just came out about them too. So I got a comic. So it's right here. I actually found a Dormammu pop. I don't ever find anything Dormammu. And you look at that, he's holding Doctor Strange in his hand. That's kind of adorable. Kind of cute. He's got the fire head. So I found this. And There is, I guess right now, I don't know if it's just the Doctor Strange comic spinoff or just the spinoff in general, but they're doing something called Bring On the Bad Guys, and they had a Dormammu one. So I picked that up, and that made me happy because I think Dormammu is like my favorite character. But look at Doctor Strange. That's so freaking cute. He's right there. So we'll put this Dormammu back here with little Dormammu. Oh yeah, I take them out. I'll show you the packaging. They're not going to be worth anything. I used to keep them in the boxes, but I mean, I keep the boxes, but I don't keep them in the boxes. Michelle says she associates Dormammu with new rock stars. Why is that? Stranger Tales Dormammu. True says cute. Chris says, hey, you said package. New Rockstars is a huge channel. Oh, giggity indeed. Here, I follow New Rockstars. Show us little Dormammu. That gets a giggity, a double. This is little Dormammu. This is one I found randomly as well. I went to a comic, not a comic book, a media store that sells like old video games. It sells old DVDs. It sells toys too and pops. And I was just browsing, and that little thing I saw standing there or sitting there on the counter, it used to be in like a little plastic bubble, and you're supposed to be able to take the bubble off, but the bottom was like, I don't know what they did, but it was impossible, so I had to break it. Oh, Michelle, that wasn't Dormammu. That's Mephisto. Yeah, for like 3 years, Eric thought Mephisto was going to be in everything. But to his credit, for WandaVision, I did too, because right, I was watching, I don't remember which episode it was, but I think Agatha or one of them is talking to one of the other characters and says, the devil's in the details, Bev. And when she said devil's in the details, I was like, Dormammu. And then I watched his breakdown the next day, and everyone was like, they're talking about Dormammu. And then he didn't show up. I mean, sorry, Mephisto. And then Mephisto didn't show up until Ironheart. Sheer says, sounds like my Fisto. And where it goes, no one knows. Shira is back in rare form. I'm still laughing at show us little Dormammu. So yeah, that is the whole Mephisto. And now the thing that kind of makes me not scared is the last few projects of Marvel we've gotten, like, you know, Hercules, and we've never seen him again. We get these post-credit teases, we don't see them ever again. And now they showed us Mephisto 1 year ago, less. We better be getting Mephisto again. Hopefully in one of the Avengers, he's a bad guy, he could fight on Doom's team or something. You know? So yeah, that's little Dormammu. Yeah, I think that's all. It's all my new stuffs. Chris said, Dormammu's head is on fire. If one little head is on fire, that have a... Dormammu's head is on fire. If one little head is on fire, that have a cream for that? Whoa! My thing, that's not supposed to happen. I accidentally... I have to lock that. That's dangerous. I don't like that.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Stop. Ah, my chair. There we go. Whew, almost had a panic attack. Chris said edit. Dormammu's head is on fire. If one's little head is on fire, they have a cream for that. I think I did get the gist. No worries. Oh my God. I'm dying. Oh man. Oh, what was I gonna say? I forgot. Oh, I started, I beat the first two um, Tomb Raiders, the Survivor editions, you know, the ones from like 2013. So the first two I beat. They were so much fun. I really loved them. And I started the third one, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, somewhere maybe over the weekend. And I played maybe an hour and a half. It's so good. Here says, where in the good place are you now? I think, let's see. I think this week I was supposed to watch season 3. Yeah, I have to watch season 3, episode 3. I was supposed to watch it either yesterday or today, but it's so busy I might not be able to even get to a video this week. But yeah, episode 3 of season 3, and then also episode 5 of season 7 of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And I was able last week to get in an episode of Cowboy Bebop. Unfortunately, my 3x2 reaction to Good Place, I deleted the video by accident. So I had to be a little bit creative. And yeah, I had the audio, just not the video, and that sucked. So yeah, it was the Brainy Bunch. That was the one where what's his name shows up. They get everyone together at the end of the episode with Chidi, and they're like, okay, cool, Michael, his job succeeded. But then the douchebag from the bad place shows up. So that's where I'm at. The douche. Ah man. Good times. I made ziti last night with chicken cutlet parm cut up in it. Once the stream is done, that's gonna be my dinner. Some leftover baked ziti. Cheer says, and where has everyone gone? Michelle, True, Boom, speak up, air out your dirty laundry. Boom said, nice. It was. It was cool. So I'm looking forward to that. It's just, yeah, I've had less time to watch videos and movies and stuff. Like we have other things in the pipeline that we want to do, we just haven't had time to do, like other live streams and obviously gaming. But I am really gonna try to do that Infinity Gauntlet comic book read live this month. At the end of the month, I'm gonna try really hard. Boom is talking about Marley. I getcha. True is catching a cold. No. Chris says, I don't need to see everyone's dirty laundry. How many skid marks do we need to see? I don't know. Can we really answer that question? When is too much enough? Oh man, oh man. I wonder if it's the weather change, because it kind of just hit like summer here. It was just all of a sudden hot. And it's probably not going to go back to like spring. But yeah, because it's been warm. Michelle says, sorry, it's 2:30 in the morning. I got another 30 minutes before I should be awake. So I have you guys in the background. Damn, man. 2:30. So you're waking up at 3 to go to work. I know you, I think you told me, you probably did tell me, and I just don't remember. But what time do you get off work? Just curious. Dun, dun, dun. Also, I need to figure out what my next. I can't believe the first quarter is over. I remember when I did Shotsathon 2 Judgment Day, I was saying how I want to do a Shotsathon like subathon every quarter, and it's already March, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it this quarter, but I definitely want to do it again. I just got to think of a theme. We'll see. She finishes at 3 p.m. I mean, that's not bad. True says, but wouldn't the alcohol kill the germies? It would. Boom says, damn, Michelle showing the fortitude. Michelle is a real one. She is a trooper. Like, I appreciate everyone. But like, I'm blown away that it's 2:30 in the morning and you're here having fun with us. Chris says, my keyboard needs to be replaced. Drink plenty of fluids, true, not booze. Yeah, drink tequila, straight tequila. I still haven't done much research on that. The PO box that I wanted to get, that's just been on the back burner. Chris says, why do all the letters not work on this thing? I cleaned it a month ago. I just had to get a new keyboard for my warehouse because my old one, yeah, same thing was happening. The space bar didn't work all the time. I would type, and then I noticed that the space bar didn't work like 12 times during a sentence. Some of the letters don't work. Capitalizations didn't work. So I just had to get a new one. Shearer says, we're trying to cure True, not to turn to a coma. Boom says, she's getting up when finally going to bed. Oh, man. The last Brooklyn Nine-Nine that I watched was the Jimmy Jab Games 2. That was good. True says, has everyone finished doing their taxes? I luckily have a guy that I used to work with who does my taxes, not because I don't do my taxes, but he's nice enough to do them for free. And even though I make basically no money for Screen Sanctum, I still obviously do get a couple of $100 every 3 months. And I have like my QuickBooks that I still have to close and all that shit. I don't know how to do that. I wouldn't be able, even for that little, I don't know how to do it. So he usually just files an extension for me, and then he files for me in like October, which is fine. Everyone who pays him, he does first, and he doesn't even charge me. So he does my personal taxes and then whatever you have to do for like business taxes to put them together. So I sent him everything. I still have to close my QuickBooks though. I have to get in touch with another friend that I worked with because they're an accountant and they typically help me, even though I have very few transactions, but they just double check it for me. So that's nice of them. Boom says, same here. Still need to send it to the accountant. Shearer says, last month, but I just have one W-2. Usually I would file my taxes like the day I got all my stuff. True says, her taxes are easy, but I still stress. And then I wait till the last minute. I think that's what everyone does because even like I said, well, not me, because I always do it when I first get it. But I understand like when you get something and even though it's stressful, TurboTax and those websites, Credit Karma, they really make it easy to do your taxes. I know sometimes the uploads don't always work. Like sometimes they'll say, put in your your social and your work's EIN number, and it could pull the information and put it for you. Like a lot of times it doesn't work, but even though it's like easy, maybe you kind of maybe feel like it doesn't take too long, and you're just like, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow, and you never do it tomorrow. Chris says, with the 2 properties, I thought filing would be difficult, but it's not. And I don't have to report the work I do on the street corners. Here it says the truth comes out. So for your street work, who is Kira your pimp? Boom says, man, I miss the old days of just having to do the 1040 easy. I don't know shit about taxes. Like Chris said, Free Tax USA has made it easy for me. It's just like, I'm sure if I sat with him, because what I really wanted to do was last year when he did it, I wanted to be there when he did it, but he lives kind of far and I didn't have a chance. Like, I just wanted to sit there, see what he did so I could do it myself, because I'm sure it's easy if I know like what lines I'm pulling from the P&L and the balance sheet and putting them where and how to do it, but I didn't get a chance to. So I don't think I'll be able to do it this year. But I should check out Free Tax USA. Boom says, LOL, but your pimp has to take out payroll taxes. That is true. Chris says the pimp is a kind fella, like Samuel L. Jackson after a couple of drinks. Oh my God. This is crazy. Ugh. And then I guess weekly updates on building a PC. I think since last Tuesday, I did not get to Micro Center. But I don't think I'm going to be able to build one. So my options are wait until RAM prices come down and then build one, or just buy one. But I really want to build one. Chris's pimp. Oh, man. So Chris, randomly, I know you probably don't know like exactly when, but typically how often do you go back home? Because I don't know when, but I'm probably at some point this year going to visit my dad. And if you're in New York, when I'm in New York, I would 100% want to hang out. If you're down. And then we'll tell everyone to go to New York. Everyone go. Sheer says, and how do you turn a profit selling your goods, Chris? I'm curious what percentage Chris gets and what percentage he has to give to his pimp. That is the question. Oh my God. That is the question. Are you playing Palea True? For Chris, I'm still deeply into Dreamlight Valley. It's so much fun. Chris says he's here in Phoenix for a couple more months. It just depends on what needs to be done. Oh, okay. Well, I'm thinking if I go, because I have something planned for May, and I'm not doing anything in March. I don't think I'm going anywhere in April. I know I have like something planned in April, but nothing big. Then May, I'm doing something. So maybe like June, July, August. True played Palea earlier. There's this thing in Dreamlight Valley that's glitching on PS5. Like they have online multiplayer where people could come and run around and they could give you stuff and it's kind of cool. But then they have a thing called Dream Teams where you could, well, I don't know exactly because I can't get in, but it's basically like if I need something, like I have to build something, I don't have it, and someone's in my dream team, they could just log in, and if they have like 10 wood that I need, they could leave it for me or leave it for people, and then I could just log in, and it's not like you have to go to someone's island or their valley to trade. But for some reason, there's a glitch on the PS5, and I can't create my freaking dream team. Someone was saying that they were like, I couldn't do it, so I had to play the game on a Switch, and then like you could do your cloud save, and they said it worked on the Switch, but not on the PS5. And I have a Switch, but like I'm not paying another $30 just to do that. Chris says, and Shira, your mama buys my. Ooh. Shira says, but my mother has taste Topher sign. Yeah. I gotta. Should I screenshot this for what is it? Is it prosperity or posterity? I always forget. And I think we had a conversation about this a couple of weeks ago. Oh man, that was good. And then of course I have to play these samples because I have to play them every week because I love them.
I may not know my flowers.
Boom,
But
crash
I know
popcorn.
when I see one.
Dude, that was. I gotta say, that retort was chef's kiss, Chris. That I don't know. Oh, it was good. It was good. Boom, how has your Friday date nights been going? And what was the last restaurant you went to, like in terms of food? Or do you go to the same restaurant every Friday night? I'm getting nosy now. Also, I wonder when Kira finishes her studies, because she said she was basically like 80% done with her I forgot the name of it, but that not syllabus. She was doing her dissertation. Boom says his mom works the opposite corner. Wait, what? Boom says my mom works the opposite corner from Chris. She says he's solid as a rock. What is going on? Shira said if she had tasted your goods, that explains her getting something small. Oh, damn. Burn for burn. This is good. I might have to leave this live. Just leave it up. Not log off. Chris said, but that's an A for effort, Shira. Good retort. Boom says, we go to different restaurants each week. Funny thing, we went to where I work last week. I feel like, obviously, typically, when you leave work, regardless of who you are, you don't want to go back. Like when I worked in Manhattan, if my friends or my coworkers, anyone wanted to go out at night, I told them like, if I'm home, I'm not going back, right? But if you tell me, I'll stay in Manhattan and we could hang out. But it must be nice every once in a while if you know, like you're a cook, you work there, you know the food is good. So yeah, why not eat there? Shira says, I get so hungry hearing about Boom's cooking skills. That should be a channel. When Screen Sanctum blows up, Boom, I'm going to create a new channel and we could go in together and I'll just record you cooking and I'll live stream you cooking. You'd be like Boom Ramsey. Shira says, do you do stuff like they did in the menu? Boom says, very true, but it's a good restaurant and peeps want to eat there. We all have to go to restaurants we're not excited about from time to time. It makes sense. Do you get a discount when you eat there? It would be cool. Like if I went, I know it's physically impossible, but if I was there, I would be like, can you make sure Boomhauer cooks my order? But obviously it's probably impossible. Chris says, I have a chicken garlic calzone. Oh, chicken garlic calzone sounds so good. Boom says, ha, I still haven't seen the menu. Boom also says, yes, I do. So that's a bonus. That's good. That's neat. Chris says, Nicholas Hoult reminds me of James Marsden, an actor who really needs to be appreciated more. Nicholas Hoult, that's the one from, he just played Lex Luthor, right, in the new Batman. And James Marsden is the one, I know he's in a lot, but I know him from Sonic the Hedgehog and the old X-Men, right? I still want to see that movie with Anna Taylor-Joy, The Gorge. I was always interested in that when I saw the trailer and stuff, but we haven't watched it. Boom says, he totally cooked for me, but our head chef is an artist. Do you want him cooking your food? I suppose. How does that work, actually, in restaurants? Does, like, do you, I only know from what I see in shows, but do you just work like your station and you cook certain things for that night? Like if someone orders something and it's something you do, like you make it? Or do you have like a section where someone, like it's an assembly line for certain meals and maybe there's like 4 sections? Like how does it actually work? Boom, Howard reached level 18.
Stupid bitch doesn't even know.
Did anyone see
She's
Holt
gonna
play
get the best
Tolkien?
bottle of
I
wine of her
did not.
stupid bitch life.
Marsden was also in Death at a Funeral, great movie. Yes, everyone congratulate Boomhauer reaching level 18. I seem like it feels like it takes a lot longer to level up again. Like in the beginning, it was quick. I don't know. I should check out Botrix and see what the deal is. Log in, log in, log in. Let's see. Let me see my loyalty. So ranking. Oh, I could see my rank. So Boom just hit 18. So right now, True Seattleite is top rank. She's at level 19. And then Matthias and Boom are level 18. Shira is 14. I don't know why it's not really. Let's see. I want to see the points, how it's working. Points every 5 minutes. Points your viewers will earn every 5 minutes. And it's bonus points every 5 minutes. Oh, that's for members. Okay. But then it doesn't say how many points you need to level up. That's so weird. Let's see. Let's do this. If I do that, I should, let me see. So 55 points, 35, 30. 100. There's a bunch of people who have no levels. So I'm curious to see how many points you need. Yeah, this person's level 1 and they have less points than other people. I don't know how this works. This is so weird. Yeah, very weird. It's funny, I could make anyone any rank that they want. Yeah, sorry, I'm just looking into this point that I don't know how it works. Let's see, where did I miss? Boom says they have a saute guy, a pizza guy. On the weekends, we have one guy floating between the 2 stations. Shira says, yay, we should all do a Girls Gone Wild tribute to Boom for reaching a higher level. We need details. Boom says, thanks, long way to be. Chris says, I'm not showing off my tatas unless there's money to be had. Boom said, girls with low self-esteem. God, I love the rest of development. Great show. Oh, you have to watch it. Yes, R.I.P. Jessica Walter. I always wanted there to be more, but you can't make it anymore. You cannot replace her. Boom says when his mother-in-law died, they found a pretty big box of Mardi Gras beads in her things. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's cliche to say, but old people were young too, you know. Boom says, watch it, Shira. I can't recommend it enough. Yeah, it's good. It's also odd. I don't know if odd is the right word, but it's kind of like interesting to see, you know, there's so many famous people in it, like back then, but it's funny to see them young again. And that's for me with anything. If I go back and watch something with or any celebrity or movie star and they had a movie like 20, 30 years ago and I like just see them when they're young, it's funny because I'm like, and like this celebrity could be older than me in real life, but I'm watching them when they are like currently like younger than I am. She says, wait, they're the beads you put up your bum. I thought they were called. Boom says, Bluth frozen bananas is what led me to meeting all you fabulous people. That's what, wait a second. Arrested Development got you to my page? Did I do an Arrested Development video? I know I used to have the shirt. I had the Bluth's, the banana stand shirt. I had two of them actually, a blue one and a gray one. Shira is nasty. Oh, there's new interactions here. This is song request. Let your viewers request songs during your live stream. Community bets. Let viewers wager virtual points on specific live events, like predicting the outcome. How do you do song requests? Playlist? Oh, you can put up. Oh, how does that work? I guess you put a music playlist, and that looks interesting. There's mini games on here. Boom says you had a frozen banana shirt on in the thumbnail. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I used to love that shirt. Chris says Shira's all kinds of nasty. That's why there's so many cracked mirrors in her home. Oh man. Chris says Owl Flag Means Death brought me to this channel. That's so crazy, Drew, because I know you like almost all the shows that I watch. Our Flag Means Death. I remember when I started it. I have so many people in my Discord that are there because of it, but I don't hear from them anymore. It's probably because they got canceled and I have no more episodes to react to, so and we know we're not getting any more. So people probably just dropped off, but I used to get a lot of views on my flags videos. I remember after the first episode, I got flamed after the first episode because I didn't know much about the show. I remember all I knew is that Taika Waititi was in it, and I believe he was one of the creators and writers. And when I heard that, putting it also with Jermaine Clement, who was part of the original movie, I was like, this is going to be like hilarious. I love Taika Waititi's comedic style. So when I went in to watch the first episode, it wasn't his style. Like it was a totally different show. And I didn't get it at first. And then everyone was like, you can't watch it with that lens. Like it's not that, just give it a shot. And then I was like, okay, I gotta like clear my palate because I hate when I go into a show and I just think it's gonna be something that it's not. So I kept watching. Like I always give every show at least 3 episodes. And man, Our Flag Means Death. Oh my God, that show is so funny. The friggin' men for sale, men for sale. Reese Darby, man. Sheer says it was community for her. Awesome. I love doing the community reactions. I'm actually surprised I don't have anybody from Atlanta. Atlanta is one of my favorite shows. And I thought it would do better than they did because I think is one of the best shows ever made. So good. But yeah, no one really stuck from those reactions, and those reactions didn't get a lot. Like, I feel like if my channel ever blew up, I think the Atlanta videos will get a lot of views. Boom says he had the same shirt, wore it to the point where I lost molecular cohesion. Me too. I wore those shirts a lot. I did not see the Firefly thing the cast did. I did not see that. Chris says, not sure how he feels about a new one. Boom says, I couldn't watch Atlanta with you because we haven't watched it yet. You gotta watch it. It's obviously it's a great show, but what made it better for me was that it's a show, and I'm sure it's not the only one like this, but for me, like Atlanta is a black show, obviously. And sometimes shows will do things that's not for everyone, and you're not going to get every joke, and like you're not going to understand certain things. You could still enjoy the show, but Atlanta was great for me because everything I saw in the show, like I personally didn't experience it, like I didn't do those things, but all of my friends did those things. Like I watched Atlanta like in real life when I was growing up. Like all of my friends, like I would watch it and be like, oh my God, I remember like this happened to someone I know. Like I've witnessed a lot of the stuff. So it was nice to like see it and kind of like understand. Like I understood most of what was going on and most of the references. I didn't catch like every reference. And for the most part, I did. But the one thing that I super love about Atlanta is when I was watching the first. Oh no, I don't want to spoil it, so forget it. Boom says, "What you mean, Chris?" Chris says, "Oh, oh my God, it's 8 o'clock, everybody. This is like the fastest. What do they say about racetrack? The fastest something in sports. It's one of the racetracks. I think it's like the fastest home stretch in sport. I don't know, but like this live stream for me is the fastest hour of my week. So I think I got through everything I wanted to kind of chat about. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe more often I'll start my stream a little bit early, but I don't know. But it is definitely dinner time for me. Gonna heat up. Oh, boom! You weren't on. I made baked ziti last night. Baked ziti with chopped up chicken cutlet parm in it. Boom says, not a NASCAR fan. F1 for me. Oh, I was talking about horse racing, unless I missed something. But anyways, I have to get going. And I know I say this every week to keep an eye out for any other live streams, but I haven't personally done any other gaming streams or anything between Tuesday and Tuesday. The kind of assassin did one, but it was like really spur of the moment. But keep an eye out. If you see us, hop on to say hi. And yeah, it was another fun week. Shira and Chris, it was like a boxing match. So we'll see what happens if the rematch is next Tuesday. But again, thank you all for hopping on. Everyone stay safe, be busy, have fun, eat well, and I'll see you either next Tuesday or before that. So peace, guys.